What's up, everyone? What is going on? Peace, love, and progression. This is Kyle Royce coming to you with another quick star rail episode following up on the DPS mechanic that you can utilize to extend your Harmony Buffer's abilities with Seele, Qingque, and my man Blade. So for context, in this video, I highly recommend you check out my other video, how to hack your Blade, Seele, Qingque DPS. I have been sitting on this video for weeks, and I 100% should have released it so much sooner, but you know what? We're here now, we're back, and let's just go through it. We had a comment from Malaysia saying, "My man, the thing you said works with buffs that increase damage. Thanks for the info, but speed buff will not deduct on any character since you do not use that buff on that turn. Speed buff only lets your character act faster. Some characters like Seele gaining attack bonus with speed buff because of their kit, but I don't know, to be honest, that's weird. So technically not working until your character's turn ends and starts waiting for their next turn. Basically, Blade didn't use the speed buff for 3 turns. So I thought this was kind of interesting. I think that there was a little bit of a mistake where Seele does not have an attack bonus from speed, but rather gets a speed bonus from attacking. So I think that there's a little bit of a mistake there. However, besides that, I thought it was kind of interesting. And I said, very true. Speed isn't particularly useful in the turn that you cast it on. However, I would imagine that the most common thing that Asta ult would bring would be speed buff to activate passes for the Planet Ornaments, Fleet of the Ageless, or Space Sealing Station if you haven't speed tuned yet, which I haven't, being only TB62. Now, I wrote that 4 weeks ago. Congratulations, Kyle. You waited so freaking long. It was been 4 weeks. You actually gained 3 levels. I'm TB65 now. Congratulations. Now, anyway, I'm not extremely positive if it's working on the turn that I cast it on, although it's listed in the buff, so I thought it was, but I will do some further testing to see if I get those ornament sets to activate for 3 turns, and we will see. Also curious to see if it will work with messaging traversing hackerspace to extend the speed boost for 2 turns instead of 1. There are experiments to be done, and thanks for the comment. So, we got into it. I am not one to shy away from an experiment. So actually 4 weeks ago on stream, we did it, but I didn't make a YouTube video. So let's get into some math, shall we? So first of all, let's talk about the team that we had. I took my Asta into battle with Luocha, both rocket Fleet of the Ageless, and Blade is wearing Space Sealing Station. And Jingyuan was also there just to look cute because he's an attention hog.
Ah, you're here.
I should also mention that none of these characters are hitting the speed requirement of 120 to get either of these Planet Ornament set buffs. So we start out looking at the character sheet, and Blade has a 1019 base attack, which is just his character stats and his light cone, and an attack bonus of 1090, which is including his relics and 3 stacks of the charging Asta buff. What we're going to do is put Blade into his extra turn state using his skill and use Asta's ultimate. So when Asta uses this, you can see the change reflected of adding to speed, but I don't trust this because of the comment. So I've noticed the speed was added on this character sheet before, and I thought that it was applying towards the current turn, but let's do some math to prove this. After Asta buffing, Blade's bonus attack goes up to 1375. For anyone watching and new to Star Rail math, do know that these upcoming percentages only affect the 1019 stat on these calculations, which is from the character's levels and light cone. So that can be quantified by Space Sealing Station increasing attack by 12%, and 1019 times 12% is 122.28, and then an 8%, and then another 8% from Fleet of the Ageless from Asta and Luocha, which comes out to 81.52 times 2. Now we're going to take the original attack bonus of 1090 and adding all of these up, we get 285.32. Adding to the original 1090 bonus damage, we get 1375.32, rounding down to 1375, giving us the exact math. So this sums up 2 things for us. Number 1, speed is in fact taking effect on the turn of the ultimate. Although the speed does not itself add any particular bonuses to the current turn's attack, it does enable buffs that depend on that speed. And with just a little bit more experimentation, I found out that this does also extend to messengers traversing hackerspace. And the second thing that it did for us is that this has already been confirmed by the good CN bros of Star Rail, but just for posterity, the Planar Ornaments and their effects do in fact stack. So we actually did math today. Hype. Please go over to Ko-Fi to support and make sure to catch the streams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 noon EST. More Star Rail content is coming soon, and we can't wait for 1.3 coming out tomorrow. PLP. See you guys.